Morning, everybody. It's Jax Taylor. I think we're January 26th or 27th. I don't even know right now. My days are kind of like all together a little bit, but that's alright. Um, so what I want to say is that in 1 week's time, I should be about this time waking up in recovery from my top surgery, and I'm really excited. And I learned a lot about myself in this past year, and I'm still continuing to learn. And I am I've come to the terms that the only thing I need for myself right now are my kids and my friends to help me get through what I'm going through, and the people that I call family, and the people that are family. Um, I sound a little melatonin right now. I'm just a little exhausted. I had night terrors last night, which is also another thing that I deal with due to the process. Sometimes I can't shut my mind off, and old things come haunting back and don't let me sleep. So I'm a bit tired today, but that's okay. I'm very thankful for a lot of people that are in my life right now. Like, even my own ex-wife. She had asked me if I had someone to take me to the hospital or pick me up, and that's big. It took a lot for her and I to get on this ground, because when we had already separated, under the terms that our relationship was already over before I started my process as Jax. So she had some issues with coming to terms with who Jax is as a person and as a parent. And now that that is blowing over, it's really nice. And I just needed to give her some space and time so that she could do that and realize that just because I'm changing the outside to match my inside doesn't mean this heart changed. Doesn't mean I don't love my kids. Doesn't mean I don't want to be their father or their other parent. And it's nice that we have that now, because everybody goes through everything different. I was in a 10-year marriage. Well, married for 5, and we were together 10 years. And we went through a lot together, was what people don't understand. I went through a procedure 6 years ago for other medical reasons, nothing to do with my transition. She started having seizures, and I had found her in our bed having a grand mal seizure, choking on her own vomit. She had knee replacement surgery, full replacement, hospitalized in a hospital bed in our living room for months. And we also had her grandmother living with us that had Alzheimer's while I was going to college and working and taking care of her and having her grandmother. So her and I have been through a lot together, and our love just fizzled out. And it's, half of it is my fault. I started, when we started to get ready to conceive our daughter, is when I started to get all these feelings again about who I am and how I want to be. And it was a lot. And I became angry. I was a pretty angry person. No, I did not physically harm her or anything like that, but the mental abuse that we both put each other through wasn't right. And that's why it was best for us to separate, to give our kids the best life we can. And the only thing our kids know is that mom and dad love them very much. And I may not have any physical pictures of our wedding, but I have our wedding pictures on a USB. Because I want my kids to know that their mom and their dad once loved each other very much. And that love is real, and love is positive, and love comes in all different kinds of forms. And I never want my kids to grow up the way I grew up, with a broken home, with my mother dating many different men that weren't right for her, and my father up and leaving when I was young, and just pretty much giving up because we were his kids from his old marriage, not anyone from his new marriage. So I overcame a lot of things as a child. I had to grow up really fast. But in all of that, I realized who I am, and everything I've ever gone through, I realized who I am. And sometimes I think about maybe if I tried to do this when I was younger, I wouldn't be who I am today. Or, a lot of people don't realize that suicide is a very, very big deal with people who are, transitioning, or people who are non-binary, or anyone who is part of the community. It's hard when you don't have family support, or when you don't have any support, let alone family. And coming out to my family was very hard. And I have an aunt who has known my entire life that I was different. And when this all came to light, she just said, I know. I love you. I'll always love you, and it's never changed my mind about you. You have always been this person, but I can't tell you who you are. I needed you to figure it out for yourself. And I love her so much for that, because she's amazing. My aunt is someone that I look up to more than, I guess you could say, my own mother. My aunt's approval is something that I've always thrived for. Always thrived in. And when there were times when she was disappointed in me, it broke me. Like, I got clean and went to rehab because of my aunt. She showed up at my house unexpected. Well, me and my ex at the time and a couple friends were all high on drugs. And that was it for me. That was my bottom. And I went to rehab in 2006 and got clean. I have slipped up twice, but it hasn't been recent. And that's what I needed. I needed to see that my entire life is worth living for. My entire life is who I am as a person. And I'll never throw my life away again, because you only get one life given to you. And I am doing everything I can to live my life to the fullest. So I'm really excited for my surgery next week. I can't wait. And definitely gonna have to be taking some pictures and like videos and stuff, and I'll post them, but they won't be posted right away because like I'm gonna not be feeling the best, But I wanted to let everybody know that I've gone through a lot this last 3 years, and just this last year itself has been the most taxing, most exhausting. But mentally, I'm on cloud 9, and physically I'll almost be there as well. And I'm continuing every day to do workouts and eat right and feel good about myself and keep the positive people around me. So everybody, you need to do the same, because all you need is the proper support, the proper love from the proper people, and you can do anything you want to. So I might do a little video, I guess, before I go in. I guess we'll see. But right now I'm leaving it at that. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched my videos. Thank you to the people who have subscribed to my channel, because this journey is not easy. And any questions anybody wants to ask, please go ahead and do so. I have no problem answering that. So, thank you to everybody for your love and support. And I will continue posting my life's journey and everything that I accomplish and go through. So, thank you, everybody. Please take care of each other. Please love one another. And please don't throw hate towards anyone.